guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my Q&A for this week's episode of Pretty Little Liars. I'm gonna start doing Q&As not just for one show but for all the shows that I react to. They are like on a weekly basis, like for instance Pretty Little Liars, Supergirl, The 100, Riverdale. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be doing Q&As for all four of those shows, and I'm gonna put all of the questions in one video. So if you want me to answer one of your questions, just leave a comment maybe on this video or on the reaction videos that I do during the week so I can answer them. I will explain more on each and every single one of the reaction or review videos that I do so you guys can leave questions and all that. But this time, since the only show that premiere this week and the rest of the shows are on hiatus, I'm going to answer just Pretty Little Liar questions related. So I hope that you guys enjoy this type of videos that I'm going to start doing it. I hope that it doesn't take me too long to post them. I hope that you guys still enjoy it though. I'm gonna try to do it every week on Friday so you can have this video up and you can, you know, have it for longer than 2 days. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna talk is not about one of your guys' questions, but rather spoiler, if you might say, about Emison. During upfronts this past week, Shay Mitchell was on Snapchat and they presented a promo, a different type of promo that we got for the entire 7B season, and they gave us a small sneak peek of Emison, and this was the photo. It's just 1 second of Emison, but as you will know, I freaked out and I actually saw this live. So the link to my live chat, it starts around the 8-minute mark, and I talk a lot about that there, but I'm gonna make it clear here. So the image show Allison and Emily in the kissing rock. And we know, if you're an Emison fan, you know that the Kissing Rock is a big place for Emison. So they are at the Kissing Rock, and if you can see, Emily is wearing a ring. So a lot of speculations has been going around that Allison is going to propose to Emily at the Kissing Rock, and of course Emily's gonna say yes. And as you can see on the photo, they look pretty happy about it, and I feel so relieved that we got the confirmation that Emison is endgame. I mean, it's pretty clear that Emison is endgame and that Paige is gonna be gone really soon, so I am so excited. I was so excited, and you can see it on my live stream, actually getting a lot more crazy. I've been sitting down in this news for a couple days, but that one was amazing to see, and the reaction from everyone on Twitter and everything. The entire Emison fandom was freaking out about it, and I love it. I do think that the spoilers and rumors are truth. I do think that Allison is the one who's gonna propose to Emily around, you know, the last few episodes of the show. Sadly, they are not gonna be canon for that long, but at least they are gonna have their happy endings, and I'm so happy for that. Yeah, well, like I was saying, I do believe that they are gonna get engaged. I do believe that Allison is gonna ask her to marry her, and they're gonna live happily ever after. Another Emison spoiler related and rumor, more than a spoiler, it's a rumor, is the actual thought that we're gonna have an Emison spin-off on The Perfectionist. This is a rumor that has come around for a long time now. Maybe 1 or 2 months ago, this rumor was out on Tumblr. That's the first place where I saw it. I wouldn't be opposed to have an Emison spin-off because we haven't seen their relationship, you know, Allison and Emily's relationship as canon during the entire show. We haven't seen that. We haven't got them dating or anything, or all the things that many of you guys, Paley shippers, have had with Paley, you know, or the other ships like Spoby, Halep, and Ezra. We haven't had any of the cute things, they waking up on the morning after. We haven't had any of that, and I don't think we're gonna have it on this 10 last episode, so I am all for it for the Emison spin-off series. Shay and Sasha have been teasing about it, but they haven't said anything. Also, Marlene didn't want to comment anything during Palais Fest because apparently, I don't know, Marlene didn't say anything. She says she'd rather not talk about it or something like that, so it might hint at something happening like that, but I honestly don't know if it's true or if it's gonna happen. I don't know. The Perfectionist is another book created by the same author that created the PLL world. So I don't know if it's going to happen, if Freeform is gonna take the show or not, if they're gonna order that, but we do know that Marlene was working on the first script. Another thing that I wanted to talk about before I jump into the question is the fact that during this scene with Jenna at the end, when she was talking to AD, you can see that the nurse or whoever this person is who handed her the book, you can see there's some strain of redhead and it looks like it's shorter hair, and people have been freaking out saying that maybe Paige is part of it because the hair kind of matches. I honestly wouldn't be opposed for Paige to be part of the AD team. I wouldn't be opposed. I think it will fit perfectly. Why? Because Paige hates Allison with all her soul. So that could be a pretty much good reason to have her being part of the AD team. So will I be mad about that? I don't think I will be mad about that. And also I don't think if Paige is part of the AD team, that doesn't erase all the history that she has with Emily. I know that I know that I hate Paige, and I'm not gonna deny or try to cover the fact that I don't like the character, but that doesn't erase all the history that those two had together. Sadly for Paley shippers, Paige was just part of Emily's journey and not the destination, and we now know that the destination is Alice. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I will be happy actually to have a lot of people that hates the liars being part of the AD team, because I do feel that it will ground the AD character. It will have a lot more meaning, and you can actually put a lot of plot holes, like fill a lot of the plot holes that are on the show, because you can say, oh, it wasn't AD actively doing these things, but rather the pawns that he or she has. So I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'm also not going to be opposed to Lucas being part of the AD team. I will totally hate if Lucas is actually AD. I will hate it. I will completely hate it, because yes, he hates Allison as well. He has hated a lot of the girls, but he also really cared about Hannah. So I don't know if I will feel comfortable with having Lucas being the ultimate game. I will think that it will feel really bad, but also will kind of make sense, since it will go back to the beginning of everything, with Allison being the bully and she calling him names and he going insane, and that's what he started the entire game, and he has been using other people's motive to torture the girls just so he can have and torture Allison. It could be, I don't know, it could be, but I'm not 100% dead with that theory. And that theory comes from the fact that the game seems like really technologically and things like that. And apparently, I didn't remember this, but Lucas actually works making games, and that's how he had a lot of money. Also, Lucas, like Hannah, Emily, and Caleb are living in Lucas's place. So he will have a lot of information about the girls, since they do hang out there and all that, those crazy things. And I'm guessing that he has a lot of like hidden camera somewhere. He also tried to set Ari on fire back on season 7A. So it could happen. It could be him. When he came back, he was really nasty towards Allison and all that. So could be him. He could be AD, but let me know in the comment section down below if you think it could be AD, Lucas being AD, or if you think Paige is AD, or if she's working with AD, and if you will be comfortable with having both of them being part of the AD team. Okay, now we go with your questions. The first question is actually a really obvious one. Queen Ariana asked, my question is that do you think Emison is endgame? Of course I think Emison is endgame, and after this photo I think it's confirmed that Emison is endgame. And her second question is that who do you think will say I love you first? Emily or Alice? I honestly would love if it's Allison, the one who actually says I love you, because I want people, and people, especially the ones that hate Allison, to stop saying that she's just manipulating Emily and having her confess her love, maybe when Emily's not even ready to hear it. It will mean a lot, and it will put, I think, all that hatred towards Allison a little bit away from that, because of course as an Emison shipper, I don't think she's manipulating her, but a lot of people seems to think that, and from based just on the show, it might look like that. But yeah, it will be really amazing if Allison is the one who says it first, so she can, I don't know, at least say, you know, she was really in love with her. That's what I think. We have another question by Clexa Sambers, and it says, I think the nurse we see at the end is actually a doctor. Ren, maybe? It could possibly be Ren. I mean, a lot of people keep saying that it's Ren, and I actually do believe that it could be him, that he could be the ultimate endgame, and honestly, I like that. I don't know about you guys, but I like the fact that Ren could be AD. And she asked for the Q&A, how did you find out about the show, and what convinced you to watch it, and what attracted you the most about it? Well, I didn't start the show right at the beginning on season 1, but I started during, like, at the end of season 2, when season 3 was about to start. I haven't done the reaction videos until season 6, but I have been watching for a long time, and it was actually a friend who recommended me this show, because she said it's a mystery show and you have to be able to find out who is the person who is tormenting the girls. And I was like, I thought I was really smart, and that I thought that I was gonna find out who AD was. Well, back then it was just A, and I thought I was gonna be able to find who it was. And what attracted me the most, it was Emison, and it was also because the girls support each other so much, and it was such a tight group that I just love it. Also, Allison being bitchy Allison during season 1, I loved the entire season 1 because of that, and yeah, that was what got me hooked. Another question by Casey Lara Dickinson asking the same thing. Do you think the nurse links to Ren because he's a doctor? Yes, I do believe that they have put that there to make us think that it may be Ren, the one who's connected to all of this, and I will love if it's Ren. And do you think Yvonne will have anything to do with AD? Since she's in a coma right now, I don't think so. I don't think so. I hope not, because then that will put so much bad things on Toby, and Toby also deserves to be happy, and I don't want him to be part, like having someone being part of the AD team and using him for that. I hope not. Another question by Chloe. She asked, do you think Charlotte is really dead? I don't think she's really dead. No, I've been going back and forth about the fact that I don't want more characters that are dead to be alive, Maya included. I don't want Maya back as either, but I don't know, I have a feeling that that whole A shot on the promo, the one with the hoodie, it kind of looked like Charlotte to me. I don't know why, but I will love if she's alive. But I don't know, man. I think I will like it. Yeah. What do you expect in the next episodes? A lot of craziness, a lot of plot holes being filled with answers. There's a lot of plot holes, and every time they mention the past, they create more plot holes. So I will want for Marlene to actually fix them without making more plot holes, because I feel like she's trying to patch things up, and while she does that, then more plot holes are created. So I don't like that. Do you think there will be a Caleb wedding? I think so, and I will love it. And do you think that between Emily and Allison things will be arranged and that there will be a happy ending? Of course they will. I hope that they do. I hope that Allison finally says that she's bisexual. I hope that they actually use the word bisexual and not use bi-curious or M-sexual, like the fact that she's just attracted to M. I will hate it if they do that. That's something that I am kind of afraid right now, because bisexuality is not really well represented in media, so having that subject on Marlene's hands is not something that I personally trust, but I hope that they deal with it in a really good way, and it will be amazing if Allison actually says, I think I'm bisexual. It's not too much to ask, but I don't trust my Marlene, as you guys know. But yeah, I do think that they are gonna be endgame, and that they are gonna have a happy ending with their babies. They're gonna look exactly like Emily. Another question by Narissa Rose. Do you think that Spencer and Mary Drake will actually build a bond of sorts? I don't think so. I think Spencer is really mad with Mary, and I think she will be even more mad with Veronica, but I think that eventually she's gonna realize that's something that it will be really off, like out of character, if Spencer doesn't forgive her mother, because I think Spencer is a really rational person. She's not that emotional sometimes, and she doesn't make emotional decisions, or not too much at least, I don't know. But the thing is that I believe that she's gonna think this through and say, okay, but my mom has been there for me the entire time. She's actually my mom. She's actually the one who raised me. She had to move the like forget the fact that my dad cheated on her again, and she raised me and she gave me everything, and she has been there for me the entire time, and you know, she's gonna love her mom even more after this. But I don't think Spencer is gonna be so forgiving about Mary, you know. I think she will be polite to her, but I don't think they're gonna build a really strong bond. That will suck for Veronica Hastings. So I don't think so. I hope that they don't do it. And the last question is if I think Allison and Emily are gonna marry. I don't know if they're gonna get married. I think they're gonna get engaged. I don't think we're gonna have a wedding, because if they get engaged on 7/18, episode 7/18, I don't think they're gonna get married at 7/20. Maybe we're not gonna see the wedding. Maybe when they do like a little time jump at the end of the season, in the end of the series, they are already married. So I don't know. I don't think they're gonna actually get married, which is sad. But if the rumors are true and we do have a spin-off, we can see them getting married there and actually having a relationship prior to them getting married. So that's about it with this week's Q&A for Pretty Little Liars. Like I've said, next week I'm gonna do another one, but I'm gonna talk a lot about other shows. I still don't know how to do it. I'm gonna put my mind to it, but yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I will for sure do Q&As for Pretty Little Liars. So next time, if you want to be part of this Q&As, all you have to do is on my reaction video for 7/12, you have to leave comments with questions that you want me to answer, and I will answer them on this video. I haven't answered all the questions because there are a lot, and I don't want this video to be that long. But yeah, just leave a question. If your question is smart, if your question is something that I passionately want to talk about, I will answer you. And yeah, just do that on the comments and all that, and I will see you guys next time. Thumbs up for this video if you love Emison, and if you love Pretty Little Liars, thumbs up, subscribe to see more reaction videos, and I'll see you guys next time for another video for Pretty Little Liars. Mwah. Bye guys.